Good afternoon. Please rise and welcome the class of 2018. remain standing for the presentation of the colors, followed by the singing of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Bravo. Please be seated. Good afternoon. My name is Dr. Heidi Pasek, and as the Associate Dean and Chief Academic Officer at Great Falls College, Montana State University, I have the honor of welcoming you to the commencement of the Class of 2018. I would like to thank the members of the Color Guard of the Marine Corps League Detachment 688 for their presentation of colors, and to Daryl and Cindy Stevens and Tyler Menzel for their wonderful performance of our national anthem. Let's give them a hand. Just because there's a lot of folks in here, and for safety purposes, I just want you to take note of the exits to your right and to your left. So in case there is an emergency or a need for us to leave quickly, please slowly walk toward those exits. Just take a note of your surroundings quickly. And before we begin our commencement ceremony, I would ask that we take a moment to remember those who are currently serving our country, our veterans, and our local safety officers. Just pause for a moment of silence. This is a special day for the graduates, as it is for everyone here today. This is the one celebration at the college we treasure the most. Today, as you will hear, we are also able to share the day with students and their families affiliated with Montana State University Northern. Graduates, I am delighted to welcome you and to recognize this remarkable achievement in your lives. Before we get to that, I would like to recognize the hard work and dedication of the many people who supported you in this process. I would like to introduce some of these people to you now. I'll begin by thanking the following groups and individuals for helping to make this occasion special. Our reader, Dr. Darrell Stevens, Chief Financial Officer. Our interpreters, Bonnie Joslin and Cheryl Lute. The Johnson brothers for the sound technology, lighting, and stage setup. University of Providence for the use of this space. And the Great Falls College MSU's Commencement Committee, who worked hard to organize this occasion. Thank you all. Of course, it took the entire Great Falls MSU community to get you to this moment. And I would like to recognize them now. As I recognize each of you, will you please stand and remain standing? And let's hold our applause until all are recognized. First, the faculty, please rise. The faculty deliver the learning experiences that culminate in this moment. Without them, this occasion for celebration would simply not be possible. Thank you so much for everything you do for us and for our students. Next, our staff, who support our students throughout their academic career here. All of these employees had a role in bringing the graduates to their seats of honor this afternoon. They are all committed to providing a quality learning experience in a caring way. On behalf of the college, thanks to all. I would also like to call to attention some special guests we have in the audience. With us today are important community leaders who support the college in significant ways. We also have in attendance individuals who volunteer their time and resources to serve on the college's program advisory boards, the CEO Dean's Executive Advisory Council, and the college's development board, donors to the college, local legislators, and colleagues from the Great Falls Public School District. These individuals help provide resources and guide the direction of the college, its programs, and curricula. They represent the community we serve. Will you please stand and be recognized along with the faculty and staff? Now, let's all join in a round of applause as recognition for these wonderful people. Thank you. Please be seated. I'd like to now introduce our platform guests, and I'll ask that each person stand as I call his or her name. Please hold your applause until the last person is introduced. To my left, I present Dr. Susan Wolf, CEO, Dean of Great Falls College, MSU, the Honorable Gregory G. Pinsky, District Judge, our commencement speaker, who will be introduced more formally later in the program. Regent Robert Nystuen, Vice Chairman of the Montana Board of Regents. Dr. John Foley, Assistant Professor, Counselor Education, Montana State University Northern. Mr. Zach Clausen, 2017-18 AS GFC MSU President. And to my right, Elfriede Neighbor, recipient of the 2018 CEO Dean's Award for Teaching Excellence, Dr. Frankie Lyons, Director, Health Sciences Division, Mr. Joel Sims, Director of the Trades Division, Dr. Leanne Frost, Director, General Studies Division. Please recognize our platform party with a round of applause. Thank you. You may be seated. On behalf of the college, my special thanks to our guests for joining us in the platform party. It is my pleasure now to call to the podium the Chief Executive Officer and Dean of Great Falls College, MSU, Dr. Susan J. Wolf. Dr. Wolf?
Good afternoon, everyone, especially so for our graduates. It is now my distinct honor to share in our graduate celebration as we recognize you, the 2018 graduating class of Great Falls College, Montana State University. Today is about you. With 323 graduates, 55 of you are receiving multiple degrees. Signified by the single gold cord, 51 of you are graduating with honors. That means you have a GPA between 3.5 and 3.749. Signified by the double gold cords, 76 of you are graduating with high honors, a GPA of 3.75 or higher. Please see your program for an explanation of other cords and regalia. 54 veterans, their spouses, and dependents are graduating today with 62 degrees awarded. 7 of them received multiple degrees, and we have 13 dual enrollment student graduates. In all, you are receiving 383 certificates and degrees. During this academic year, students of Great Falls College, MSU, received over 248 scholarships, totaling over $336,056 from donors to help relieve the cost of achieving your degree. Among you today, we are also welcoming the graduates of Montana State University Northern, who share in this commencement celebration, and we also have high school dual credit students who are receiving college degrees from Great Falls College, MSU. This year, we are pleased that one of our own faculty, Kim Dunlap, is receiving her Master's of Science in Education, Instruction, and Learning from MSU Northern and chose to be hooded during this ceremony. Also graduating today is our very first class of computer programming students. All of you epitomize success. You have earned your degree and have done so in addition to other major responsibilities. And I would like to take a few moments just to demonstrate to our audience the true perseverance that you have shown to meet your educational goals, complete your credentials, and to have earned the title of graduate. When you hear the following statements, please stand and remain standing if they describe you. I am a student who worked full-time while completing my program of study. I am the first in my family to receive a college degree. I want you all to stay standing, throughout the whole thing. Thank you. I have raised children while I have attended school. I served in the armed forces or had a significant other who was deployed while I have been in school. Statistics show that students who work full-time who are first-generation college students who are raising children. This is when I always lose it. Or have significant life responsibilities are less likely to complete their degrees. Yet you have beaten those odds through your dedication and your fortitude. And I ask that all of you in attendance today join me in recognizing these individuals. I often think, why am I standing up here? Why am I not sitting there watching all of you up here? But now, graduates, for all of those who are not standing right now, please do stand, and I want you to join in recognizing your family, friends, and faculty, and everyone who has helped you achieve this dream. Go ahead and please be seated. I would like to give special recognition to another group of students today. Great Falls College, MSU, was given permission by the Board of Regents and the Office of the Commissioner of Higher Education to work with the Great Falls Public Schools and other Montana high schools to offer dual credit programs. Many of these students are also involved in their high school activities and they work. Think about that. High school, student activities, and they're also working. Today, 13 are receiving their certificates or degrees a month prior to receiving their high school diplomas. Two of these dual credit graduates are earning, now listen to this and wait for it, they are earning their 2-year associate college degree prior to earning their high school diploma. Will all high school dual enrollment students who are graduating today please stand? You may be seated. Great Falls College, MSU, recognizes excellence for faculty and staff. This year, Dina Wagner-Fossen received the Staff Excellence Award. Joe Barlow received the Outstanding Adjunct Faculty Award. Dina is recognized for her student-centered and student success focus while being the registrar. Dina ensures that courses, records, and policies are in order and kept correctly. These are all things very important to you as students. But today is the day that you really appreciate her work. So Dina, would you please stand? Joe teaches chemistry with a passion. He continually seeks unique and innovative ways to engage students, encourages student research, and is always available to his students and actively involved with the college way above and beyond what is required. I'm not sure if Joe is with us today, but Joe, if I missed you earlier, or if you're here in the audience somewhere, would you please stand? Yeah, I don't think he's with us. I never know. Faculty and students at Great Falls College MSU spend time outside of the classroom, and you never quite know who's the teacher and who's the learner. And Joe, I see him all over the place, engaging with his students even in the hallways, so I really do want to recognize that work. The recipient of the CEO Dean's Award for Teaching Excellence recognizes one of our faculty members who uniquely represents the quality of instruction and focus on students at Great Falls College MSU. Using the criteria of instructional effectiveness and student-centeredness, a committee of students, faculty, and staff selected this year's awardee. A statement given in the nomination process says, She is a master teacher, using a variety of instructional strategies to engage her students. Her classroom environment is very engaging and participatory, and she incorporates service learning opportunities that benefit not only her students, but also our community. You are truly deserving of this award. Please recognize Elfie Neighbor.
Good afternoon. So when they told me I had to give a speech at graduation, my first thought was, what do I talk about? So I asked several colleagues, and they suggested that I tell a story. And I started to think if I knew any stories that would be appropriate for graduation. And I couldn't think of any. But then I had a thought that I should talk about your story. Each and every one of you as graduates today has a unique story to tell about what brought you to Great Falls College, MSU, and what kept you persisting to reach this special day. Because today, you have finished writing a chapter in your story. And as you walk across this stage to receive your diploma, your new chapter will begin. I imagine many of you are feeling a sense of excitement, maybe some fear, and lots of anticipation. Some of you already have an idea what your next chapter will be about, and others of you may be looking at a blank page with no idea where to start. Regardless of where you are in the process of beginning your next chapter, always remember that the pen to write your story is in your hands. I would like to be able to tell you that this next chapter will be easy, but I can't promise that. Instead, I ask you to remember that you are in charge of how your story will evolve. Will you encounter obstacles? Undoubtedly. Will your story take unexpected directions? Probably. Will there be days when you don't want to keep writing? Perhaps. But imagine what kind of story you'd be writing if there were no obstacles and everything went smoothly your way. It would be kind of boring to read, you know, like a textbook. Instead, consider that what makes each of our stories interesting and unique is the narrative about the obstacles and adversity we encounter, and most importantly, how we overcome them. Often it is these obstacles that lead us in unimagined directions and provide opportunities for us to grow and evolve both personally and professionally. And as you face those obstacles, don't be afraid to make mistakes. Instead, take risks, be bold, and learn from the adversity and failure in your life. And when you can't keep going, or you think you can't keep going, remember that you kept going here at Great Falls College, despite failed tests, challenging assignments, and too many things to do in a given day. Always remember that you already have proven that you have what it takes to succeed. And as you get ready to write this next chapter, I will leave you with the words of the poet Khalil Gibran. March on, do not tarry. To go forward is to move to perfection. March on and fear not the thorns or the sharp stones in life's paths. Graduates, march on. Thank you.
Thank you, Elfie. That was wonderful. And remember, keep those pens handy as you write your story. Great Falls College MSU is a special place for our students, employees, and the community. We are the community's public two-year college. We strive to meet the needs of the community by being student-centered and responsive while emphasizing quality teaching and learning. Your graduation today is the culmination of those efforts. Great Falls College MSU is one of 8 units of the Montana University system. Like the other 7 units, we fall under the governance of the Montana Board of Regents under the coordination of the Office of the Commissioner of Higher Education. They have the honor and the difficulty of wanting to be at all campus commencements and ceremonies, but they just can't do that. It's not possible. Many of our sister institutions have already had commencement today, and others are later. They share our excitement and pride in celebrating your accomplishments, however. Today, we are honored on behalf of the Office of the Commissioner and the Montana Board of Regents to have Regent Bob Nystuen with us. Bob was appointed to the Regents in 2015, and he currently serves as the Vice Chair of the Board. He has been a banker for over 40 years and is currently Market President of Glacier Bank in Kalispell, Montana. During his banking career, he and his family have lived and worked in Havre, Livingston, Bozeman, Miles City, and Kalispell, so he truly knows this state. Bob served on the Board of Trustees for Flathead Valley Community College in Kalispell and was board chair for 8 years. He is a native of North Dakota and attended North Dakota State University in Fargo, where he earned a Bachelor of Science degree in agricultural economics in 1975. He then graduated from the Graduate School of Banking at the University of Wisconsin-Madison in 1982. Please welcome Regent Bob Nystuen.
Well, thank you all. What a pleasure it is to be here at Great Falls with you this afternoon. Good afternoon, MSU, Great Falls College MSU graduates, your family, and your friends. Dean Wolf, your Great Falls College MSU team, and other members of the graduation party, including Judge Pinsky, who I've had a pleasure to meet this afternoon. Thank you again for this opportunity. This is a very special day. It's your college graduation day. I remember mine in 1975. It was great. It is a pleasure to be here to represent the Montana University system, which is, as Dean Wolf said, is the governing board for the entire university system. The Commissioner of Higher Ed and the Board of Regents celebrate with all of you and your families this day. That's why we're here. We came here to celebrate with you and your support team and your families. You all did it very well. Dean Wolf and colleagues, you should all feel a strong sense of accomplishment and pride when you see these students, their family, and their friends. You know, what makes this campus extraordinarily special to me is the depth and the breadth of what you offer. We acknowledge the veterans returning from military duty, the workers who said Great Falls College MSU will provide me a gateway to a much brighter economic future. To the 25% of your student body that is real student population which is earning their college credits while they're still in high school. And as pointed out earlier, the 13 students today that are wearing their high school gowns proudly before they even graduate from high school. That is truly amazing. Talk about drive, determination, perseverance, initiative. You know, your futures are incredibly bright, all of you. You all provide Montana a stronger foundation for our economic prosperity, both business prosperity and personal prosperity. Graduates, you took risks. You put your personal capital on the line. Many of you borrowed money to live, learn, and to get here today. You and your families made an investment in your future, and I'm positive, we are all positive, you'll reap untold dividends of this college investment for the rest of your lives. From here, after hopefully a good evening of celebration with family and friends, which you richly deserve, please stay engaged in education, especially here at Great Falls College MSU. Being an unwavering advocate for it, advocate for others to join you in your service to the education community, no matter where you go from here. In closing, Great Falls College graduates, enjoy your ride into an incredibly bright future. Good luck and Godspeed.
Thank you very much, Regent Nystuen. We always appreciate sharing this day, having you share this day with us. And this is your second or third time? Second time, yes, so thank you. Graduates, this day belongs to you. Those of us who work at the college have the privilege of walking with you on your path to success. You and the community entrust us to use our resources wisely to develop citizens for the state, the nation, and the world. We listen to you and we strive to offer the best educational opportunities that you can have. We develop leaders as well as graduates. And I now have the distinct honor to introduce Mr. Zach Clausen, the 2017-18 President of the Associated Students of Great Falls College, MSU, to pay tribute to his class.
Hello, distinguished guests, administrators, professors, family, friends, and members of the class of 2018. My name is Zach Clausen. I am honored and humbled to address you as president on behalf of the student government here at Great Falls College, MSU. I told them I'd give it a shot at this whole speech-giving thing. I know you are all probably anxious to get out of here and celebrate with your family and friends, so I'll try to make this short and sweet. I don't want to sound too cliche by saying this, but who am I kidding? All great graduation speeches say it, so mine might as well too. Well, you did it. You survived college. Today is our day, so let's live it up and enjoy. But before we leave, I want you all to know just how great of an accomplishment this is. As we look back upon our journey through college, now complete, we think of the memories made, the laughs we've shared, and the people we have met who we now call friends. But we also see the struggles we've had to face, obstacles we've had to overcome, things that weren't always under our control, the good times and the bad. I look around this room and I don't see students anymore. No. I see professionals who are ready to start their careers. Many of you are non-traditional students who at one point in time probably asked yourselves, is this even possible? Can I really go to college at my age? Or perhaps you're a parent. Parents, hats off to you. Because at the end of the day, after your hours of labs, tests, and lectures, your work isn't over. You have to go home and tend to your children because as a parent, that is your responsibility. Let me tell you this, to all of you in this room who ever had doubts, were ever told no you can't, or were ever worried graduating wasn't a possibility, look at you now. You have made it. Let me be the first to congratulate you. You should be very proud of yourselves. Not many people out there today can say that they have accomplished a degree in higher education. We now reach the point in our lives where opportunities lie before us, job opportunities that weren't available to us before receiving our degrees. In the great but less profane words of Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, when you walk up to opportunity's door, don't knock it, kick it in, smile, and introduce yourselves. I hope you all, as the class of 2018, get the chance to kick down that door and show the world through these opportunities what exactly you're made of. Because you are ready to take on whatever this world throws at you. Congratulations, class of 2018. I, along with the rest of the student government at Great Falls College MSU, wish you the best in all your future endeavors. Thank you.
Thank you, Zach. He's always such an eloquent speaker. It is now my honor to introduce our commencement speaker, the Honorable Judge Gregory G. Pinsky. Judge Pinsky is a district judge for the state of Montana. He earned his Bachelor of Arts, magna cum laude, in political science and journalism from the University of North Dakota. Before law school, Judge Pinsky worked at the White House in the Office of Presidential Scheduling for President Bill Clinton. Judge Pinsky graduated with distinction from the University of North Dakota School of Law. Upon graduation from law school, Judge Pinsky entered private practice in Minneapolis, while teaching at the University of Minnesota Law School. He returned to private practice in Montana before his election as district judge in 2013. Judge Pinsky founded a veterans treatment court and also presides over an adult treatment court. Judge Pinsky serves as a judicial consultant to the National Association of Drug Court Professionals and American universities, providing research, training, and technical assistance. These services are for drug treatment courts and for the veterans treatment courts across the United States. And he has been asked several times this year to help other communities and other states set up these treatment courts that make such a difference for the people who now can take control of their lives again and move forward. Please help me welcome your 2018 commencement speaker, Judge Greg Pinsky.
Well, thank you so much, Dr. Wolf and Regent Nyston, distinguished faculty, graduates, and your families. I'm deeply honored and touched to speak to the class of 2018. I also recognize that, as one academic remarked about graduation speeches, it is well known in the world of public speaking that there is no pleasure you can give an audience that compares to the pleasure they get when it is over. And you can all look forward to that pleasure in about 7 minutes. Thank you. I find it appropriate that if General George Marshall can give a commencement speech at Harvard outlining the complex challenge of restoring Western Europe after World War II in under 11 minutes, that I can certainly impart my humble wisdom in about 7. The accomplishments of the class of 2018 are truly outstanding. As those before me have recognized, there are 51 of you 323 graduates graduating with honors, 76 with high honors, and 13 of you, as they mentioned, earning your dual degrees. And while it's an honor for every one of you to be here today, I'd especially like to recognize the 54 veterans, their spouses, and their dependents earning degrees here today. Beyond celebrating your achievement here today, I want to say thank you. Thank you for making it possible for us to live in a country where we can pursue an education of our own choosing. Thank you for the endless personal sacrifices that you have made so that we can enjoy the freedom that only an education can provide. And thank you for giving of yourselves, your families, your children, and your lives, and the innumerable sacrifices that you've made so that we can all be here today. Would those veterans who are graduating today please stand and join me in a round of applause. Thank you all. You know, graduation speeches are supposed to give you profound life advice, inspirational words of wisdom, lessons that are learned, ideas on how to be successful and happy, and to highlight what really matters in life. And as I was reflecting on all of the graduation speeches that I've had in my life, they all seem to focus on platitudes like figuring out who you are, trusting yourself, dreaming big, and being true to yourself. But there's one topic that's rarely discussed at graduation ceremonies, and that's the concept of failure. And while I wish you tremendous success in life, I also wish you grand failure. We often hear the expression that failure is not an option. And while hard work and success brought you here today, there will come a time in your life where you will face utter failure. Failure may not be an option, but it's most certainly a reality. And as Winston Churchill once said, success is stumbling from failure to failure with great enthusiasm. And ladies and gentlemen, I hope that you fail enthusiastically. I hope that you fail like Steve Jobs failed when he was publicly and humiliatingly fired from the company that he founded before coming back and turning Apple into an $823 billion empire. I hope you fail like Walt Disney when he was rejected from job after job and went bankrupt and was told by a newspaper that he wasn't creative enough before he went on to found a company that bears his name that's now worth nearly $150 billion. I hope you fail like Steven Spielberg, who was repeatedly rejected from the University of Southern California Film School before he went on to win 3 Academy Awards and produce films that grossed over $10 billion worldwide. I hope you fail like Charles Schulz, who was rejected as an illustrator by his high school yearbook before he went on to draw Snoopy and Charlie Brown and other Peanuts characters that today generate over $1 billion a year in royalty. I hope you fail like the Beatles, who were rejected by numerous record labels, including one that said that they had no future in the music industry before they went on to sell over 600 million albums. I hope you fail like Michael Jordan, who missed over 9,000 shots and lost over 300 games en route to becoming the greatest basketball player in history. I hope you fail like J.K. Rowling, who was divorced, bankrupt, and on welfare when over a dozen publishers rejected her Harry Potter books before she went on to sell over 450 million copies. I could go on and on with stories of failures leading to success. And truly, every one of them illustrates what Albert Einstein said: success is failure in progress. Failure causes retrospection and introspection. It causes us to question everything in our life. Failure hurts. It disappoints. It is unexpected. But failure, ladies and gentlemen, will provide you with the surest pathway to success. Failure will make you better. It will improve your life. It will give you insight and understanding into love and work and the people who surround you in life. Much like you cannot let success consume your head, you cannot let failure consume your heart. And you must recognize that failure is simply a compass in your life. It points you where to go and where you shouldn't be. Failure is an opportunity to re-examine your life. And as Abraham Lincoln observed, my greatest concern is not that you failed, but whether you're content with your failure. And so, ladies and gentlemen, never be content. Failure is never fatal. No matter how discouraged failure might make you, it is never an end. Such is the case with Thomas Edison, who, of course, his most memorable invention is the light bulb, which purportedly took him over 1,000 tries before he developed a successful prototype. How did it feel to fail 1,000 times, a reporter asked him. I didn't fail 1,000 times, Edison responded. The light bulb was an invention with 1,000 steps. As you move through, ladies and gentlemen, the peaks and valleys of success and failure in your life, I leave you with the immortal wisdom of Dr. Seuss. You have brains in your head. You have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself in any direction you choose. You're on your own. You know where to go. You are the guy who will decide where to go. Thank you and congratulations to each of you.
Well, that was just an awesome commencement speech. And I think you could probably look at everybody on this stage and in this room and know that we have all experienced that failure. But we move past that and we figure out where we want to go next. So Judge Pinsky, that was just awesome. Thank you so much. All right, graduates of Great Falls College MSU and MSU Northern, now is the moment for which you've been waiting. And I would like to call Dr. Heidi Pasick and Dr. John Foley to the podium and have them lead us in the presentation of the candidates for their degrees, which is all of you. Dr. Pasick.
Dr. Wolf, upon recommendation of the faculty in the appropriate academic divisions, Dr. Foley and I are pleased to present the candidates for the Certificate of Technical Studies, the Certificate of Applied Science, the Associate of Applied Science, the Associate of Science, and the Associate of Arts degrees from Great Falls College, Montana State University, and candidates receiving their master's degree, baccalaureate degrees, Associate of Applied Science, and Certificate of Applied Science from Montana State University, Northern. The graduates from Montana State University, Northern will precede the Great Falls College MSU graduates in receiving their diplomas. Dr. Foley?
Upon the recommendation of the faculty and the appropriate academic divisions, we present the candidates for the degree from Montana State University at Northern. Will the candidates please come forward?
Kim Dunlap, Master of Science in Education, Instruction, and Learning. Madeline Scherting, Bachelor of Science, Elementary Education, K-12, magna cum laude. Business and Technology Division, Michael Judd, Associate of Applied Science, Accounting, High Honors. Patricia Nicole Burns, AAS Accounting, High Honors. Zavarira Gabrielle Hafner, Associate of Applied Science, Accounting. Ann King, Associate of Applied Science Accounting, Associate of Applied Science Business Administration Management. Mark Allen Stymick, Associate of Applied Science Accounting, High Honors. Eric Militich, Associate of Applied Science Business Administration Management. Nathan David Wilburn Jr., Associate of Applied Science, CIT Microcomputer Support. Christopher Gallant, Associate of Applied Science, Computer Programming. Donald Harville, Associate of Applied Science, Computer Programming. David William Rucker, Associate of Applied Science, Computer Programming. Jason Valador, Associate of Applied Science, Computer Programming. General Education Division, Quincy Balius, Associate of Arts, General Education, High Honors. Rainey Dawn Allen, Associate of Arts, General Education, High Honors. Sienna Faye Ballard, Associate of Arts, General Education. Benjamin James Brasati, Associate of Arts, General Education, High Honors. Logan Michael Braulick, Associate of Arts, General Education. Brenda Buckley, Associate of Arts. Taryn Marie Crawford, Associate of Arts, General Education, Honors. Tiffany Lynn Crawford, Associate of Arts, General Education. Megan E. Croxtree, Associate of Arts, General Education. Alicia Amber Hernandez, Associate of Arts, General Education. Melissa Horacek, Associate of Arts, General Education, Honors. Vania Reese, Associate of Arts, General Education. Heather A. Tinker, Associate of Arts, General Education, Honors. Kelly Naomi Waldenberg, Associate of Arts, General Education, High Honors. Jordan Regina Wanego, Associate of Arts, General Education. Stephanie Nicole Anderson, Associate of Science, General Education, Honors. Mary Behrman, Associate of Science, General Education. Emily K. Burns, Associate of Science, General Education, High Honors. Dustin Doney, Associate of Science, General Education. Paula Ray Harewood, Associate of Science, General Education, Associate of Arts, General Education. Sandra Lee Leonhard, Associate of Science, General Education, Associate of Arts, General Education. Jade Marie Lineberry, Associate of Science, General Education Honors, Associate of Arts, General Education. Havala, one more time. Havala Noyar, Associate of Science, General Education, High Honors, Associate of Arts, General Education, also High Honors. Courtney Artel Porter, Associate of Science, General Education, High Honors. Samantha Lynn Rainville, Associate of Science, General Education. Megan G. Rovere, Associate of Science, General Education. Sage Smith, Associate of Science, General Education. Veronica Renee Smith, Associate of Science, General Education, High Honors, Certificate, General Studies, High Honors. Elizabeth Sweeney, Associate of Science, General Education, Associate of Arts, General Education. Wesley Thomas, Associate of Science, General Education. Tara Denise Trammell, Associate of Science, General Education. Health Science Division. Daniel Seymour, Associate of Applied Science, Dental Hygiene, High Honors. Sarah Clausen, Associate of Applied Science, Dental Hygiene. Julie Ann Cross, Associate of Applied Science, Dental Hygiene. Deborah Erin Larson, Associate of Applied Science, Dental Hygiene. Christine Lund, Associate of Applied Science, Dental Hygiene. Megan Maureen McMenemy, Associate of Applied Science, Dental Hygiene, High Honors. Nina Orr, Associate of Applied Science, Dental Hygiene. Lindsay A. Rohn, Associate of Applied Science, Dental Hygiene, Honors. Jacqueline Seymour, Associate of Applied Science, Dental Hygiene. Michelle Marie Speed, Associate of Applied Science, Dental Hygiene, Honors. Gloria Tedford, Associate of Applied Science, Dental Hygiene. Shannon Page Wright, Associate of Applied Science, Dental Hygiene. Jamie Marie Collette, Associate of Applied Science, Health Information Technology, High Honors. Catherine Marie Jackson, Associate of Applied Science, Health Information Technology, High Honors. Casey Lipton, Associate of Applied Science, Health Information Technology, High Honors. Jennifer A. Bossy, Associate of Applied Science, Medical Assistant, Certificate of Technical Studies, Phlebotomy, Pre-Med Assistant. Nancy Morgan Knapp, Associate of Applied Science, Medical Assistant, Certificate of Technical Studies, Phlebotomy, and Pre-Med Assistant. Laura Korenko, Associate of Applied Science, Medical Assistant, Certificate of Technical Studies, Phlebotomy, and Pre-Med Assistant. Morgana Sadowski, Associate of Applied Science, Medical Assistant. Christina Lynn Wilson, Associate of Applied Science, Medical Billing and Coding, Honors. Alexandria R. Burrows, Associate of Applied Science, Paramedic, Certificate of Technical Studies, EMT, Pre-Paramedic. Vernon Allen John Hankins, Associate of Applied Science, Paramedic, Honors. LaShawna M. Johnson, Associate of Applied Science, Paramedic. Stephanie Marie Ogine, Associate of Applied Science, Paramedic, Certificate of Technical Studies, EMT, Pre-Paramedic. Angela F. Phelps, Associate of Applied Science, Paramedic, High Honors, Certificate of Technical Studies, EMT, Pre-Paramedic. April Barber, Associate of Applied Science, Physical Therapy Assistant, Honors. Ashley Gandolfi, Associate of Applied Science, Physical Therapist Assistant. Jedediah T. Hinman, Associate of Applied Science, Physical Therapy Assistant. Kayla Jo Howard, Associate of Applied Science, Physical Therapy Assistant, High Honors, Associate of Science, General Studies. Isabel Noel Omije, Associate of Applied Science, Physical Therapy Assistant. Nicholas L. Castelli, Associate of Applied Science, Respiratory Care, High Honors, Associate of Science, General Education. William A. Golt, Associate of Applied Science, Respiratory Care. Jody Lynn Harrington, Associate of Applied Science, Respiratory Care, High Honors, Associate of Science, General Education. Stina L. Johnson, Associate of Applied Science, Respiratory Care, High Honors. Stormy Klimple, Associate of Applied Science, Respiratory Care. Corey Landwehr, Associate of Applied Science, Respiratory Care, Honors. Taryn Nixon, Associate of Applied Science, Respiratory Care, Honors. Kaylee Lorraine Prosser, Associate of Applied Science, Respiratory Care, Honors. Lacey May Schmidt, Associate of Applied Science, Respiratory Care, Associate of Science, General Education. Susan J. Ball, Associate of Applied Science, Surgical Technology. Samantha Beverly Cartwright, Associate of Applied Science, Surgical Technology, High Honors, Associate of Arts, General Education, also High Honors. Rachel L. Day, Associate of Applied Science, Surgical Technology, Honors. Kristen Lee DeLong, Associate of Applied Science, Surgical Technology. Amanda J. Edwards, Associate of Applied Science, Surgical Technology, High Honors. Sandra Garrett, Associate of Applied Science, Surgical Technology. Sarah May, Associate of Applied Science, Surgical Technology, Honors. Jennifer Lynn St. Clair, Associate of Applied Science, Surgical Technology. Caleb Taylor, Associate of Applied Science, Surgical Technology, Honors. Gypsy Star Bishop, Associate of Science and Nursing, Registered Nurse. Amber Bonitavis, Associate of Science in Nursing, Registered Nurse. Sorry about that, Amber. Erin Elizabeth Klein, Associate of Science in Nursing, Registered Nurse. Lark Jordan Dudden, Associate of Science in Nursing, Registered Nurse. Ashley Marie Flanagan, Associate of Science in Nursing, Registered Nurse. Rochelle S. Gangloff, Associate of Science in Nursing, Registered Nurse. Angelica L. Gould, Associate of Science in Nursing, Registered Nurse, High Honors. Ashley Nicole Hansen, Associate of Science in Nursing, Registered Nurse, Honors. Kathleen M. Jones, Associate of Science in Nursing, Registered Nurse. Cassandra Ray Crea, Associate of Science in Nursing, Registered Nurse. Chelsea K. Monroe, Associate of Science in Nursing, Registered Nurse. Alicia May Mueller, Associate of Science in Nursing, Registered Nurse, Associate of Science, General Education. Kendra Reeves, Associate of Science, Nursing, Registered Nurse, Associate of Science, General Education. Carrie Elizabeth Tibbs, Associate of Science in Nursing, Registered Nurse, High Honors. Nacia Marie Velek, Associate of Science in Nursing, Registered Nurse, Honors. Michael Edward White, Associate of Science, Nursing, Registered Nurse, Honors. Rachel Marie Wilson, Associate of Science in Nursing, Registered Nurse. Rachel Marie Zitsky, Associate of Science in Nursing, Registered Nurse, Honors. Tisha Ray Kathleen Block, Certificate of Applied Science, Dental Assistant, Honors. Abigail Christensen, Certificate of Applied Science, Dental Assistant. Brittany Jean Duran, Certificate of Applied Science, Dental Assistant. Katie Evely, Certificate of Applied Science, Dental Assistant. Nicole Howard, Certificate of Applied Science, Dental Assistant. Kiri E. Luby, Certificate of Applied Science, Dental Assistant. Katie Machio, Certificate of Applied Science, Dental Assistant. Krista Strong, Certificate of Applied Science, Dental Assistant. Jessica Marie Evangeline Weber, Certificate of Applied Science, Dental Assistant. Michelle Marie Nygaard, Certificate of Applied Science, Health Information Coding Specialist, Certificate of Technical Studies, Medical Scribe Apprentice, Certificate of Technical Studies, Healthcare Office. Anna Marie Gail Davila, Certificate of Applied Science, Practical Nurse, CAS. Alexis Renee Ginsberg, Certificate of Applied Science, Practical Nurse, CAS, High Honors, Associate of Science, General Education. Talia L. Harris, Certificate of Applied Science, Practical Nurse, CAS, Associate of Science, General Education. Michonne Morgan, Certificate of Applied Science, Practical Nurse, CAS. Lauren Perry, Certificate of Applied Science, Practical Nurse, CAS. Markia Pilkington, Certificate of Applied Science, Practical Nurse, CAS, High Honors. Kendallin Pospisil, Certificate of Applied Science, Practical Nurse, CAS. Sierra Scott, Certificate of Applied Science, Practical Nurse, CAS. Heather Wangson, Certificate of Applied Science, Practical Nurse, CAS. Jennifer Darlene Banks, Certificate of Technical Studies, Medical Scribe Apprentice. The Trades Division. Jeffrey A. Quick, Associate of Applied Science, Welding Tech and Fabrication, CAS Honors, Certificate of Technical Studies, Welding and Fabrication, Tier 3, also Honors. Zachary Keith Clausen, Associate of Applied Science, Industrial Technician, AAS. Jake McIntyre Doney, Associate of Applied Science, Industrial Technician, AAS. Lance Sullivan, Associate of Applied Science, Welding and Fabrication, AAS High Honors, Certificate of Technical Studies, Welding and Fabrication, Tier 3, High Honors. Hold on one second. Oren Dana Yatsko, Associate of Applied Science, Welding and Fabrication, AAS High Honors. Oren is not able to be with us today, but we want to honor him as well. Congratulations. Jared Bolin, CTS, Welding and Fabrication, Tier 1. Cole James Carroll, Certificate of Applied Science, Welding Technology and Fabrication, CAS, Certificate of Technical Studies, Welding and Fabrication, Tier 1. Tiffany D. Carter, Certificate of Applied Science, Welding Technology and Fabrication, CAS, Certificate of Technical Studies, Welding and Fabrication, Tier 1. Charles S. Dale, Certificate of Applied Science, Welding Technology and Fabrication, CAS High Honors, Certificate of Technical Studies, Welding and Fabrication, Tier 1. Ryan Green, Certificate of Applied Science, Welding Technology and Fabrication, CAS Honors, Certificate of Technical Studies, Welding and Fabrication, Tier 1. Tristan Mark Fellers, Certificate of Applied Science, Welding Technology and Fabrication, CAS, Certificate of Technical Studies, Welding and Fabrication, Tier 1. Robert Flynn, Certificate of Applied Science, Welding Technology and Fabrication, CAS Honors, Certificate of Technical Studies, Welding and Fabrication, Tier 1. Andrew Hall, Certificate of Applied Science, Welding Technology and Fabrication, CAS, Certificate of Technical Studies, Welding and Fabrication, Tier 1. Braden W. Hogros, Certificate of Applied Science, Welding Technology and Fabrication, CAS, Certificate of Technical Studies, Welding and Fabrication, Tier 1. Aaron Hempel, Certificate of Applied Science, Welding Technology and Fabrication, CAS High Honors, Certificate of Technical Studies, Welding and Fabrication, Tier 1. Samantha Hitchcock, Certificate of Applied Science, Welding Technology and Fabrication, CAS. Samuel Soroki, Certificate of Technical Studies, Welding and Fabrication, Tier 1. Tegan Drew Sowers, Certificate of Applied Science, Welding Technology and Fabrication, CAS Honors, Certificate of Technical Studies, Welding and Fabrication, Tier 1.
Thank you. Okay. Wow, how exciting is that? Will the class of 2018 from Great Falls College, MSU, and Montana State University Northern please rise? By virtue of the authority vested in us by the Board of Regents of Higher Education of the state of Montana, we hereby confer upon each of you the degrees and certificates for which you have qualified. Graduates, you may now move your tassel from the right side of your mortarboard to the left. Will the audience please recognize them?
Family and friends, please remain in your seats while the platform party, followed by faculty and graduates, leave the auditorium. After the recessional, please join us across the street at Great Falls College MSU for a reception in Heritage Hall and opportunities for photos. Congratulations.